Did you see him? Oh, where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Did you see him, huh? Where is Waldo? Where is Waldo? Where? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Hey.
Where's Ted? What's up? It's the matchup of the week. Match number 5. This is going to be an entertaining matchup here. Really excited to watch this unfold. We've got Ripley's Coyote. Sorry, I forgot to look at the name because I don't have the screen in front of me. But D-Rose finally changed his name. No more Aaron Hernandez, or Hernandez is a tight end or whatever. Congrats, D-Rose, for changing your name. Applaud you. Thank you very much for doing that. Your team, man. Shit. It's saying that it's supposed to put up some massive, huge points. Also kind of nice when you got the first pick of the draft. You're very welcome. You can thank my poor, horrible beer pong skills for that. But scooping up Peyton Manning, getting Eddie Lacy, and Dez Bryant, along with Jimmy Graham. That's a pretty good team. I'd say you're definitely, if Brett's gonna rank the draft tiers, you'll be right up there with all of us. Like how you drafted. You drafted well. Bench, looks like you got a lot of the strong players, but that kind of made sense with having the wraparound in the first pick and everything too. So hopefully, depending on how you do the waivers, which you weren't as active as some of the players in our league in terms of picking up players, but hopefully waivers and everything, it makes you a contender. I know this is your, 3rd year in the league? So hopefully we see you make a nice little run. I don't want to see you make another run because then you'll be taking one of my spots, but it is what it is. Then we've got one of the champions of the league from the past in Faggle Gobo, who had a tough loss last season in the finals of the championship. Yeah, man, it's tough to be the maid of honor or the runner-up, and so sorry to rub it in, dude. You can keep tooting your one fantasy Fraggle Rock Championship in front of me because, yeah, I'm not going so well. But anyways, we got a good matchup here. Hugo, as always, you always draft solid. I like the players you drafted on your bench. A lot of youngsters, a lot of nice mix there. A lot of old school guys with new offense. Gio as well. Pretty stocked at running back. I mean, you got 4 of the top 20 running backs ranked by ESPN. I really think, you've got a solid team. By the way, if your GIF was supposed to be you, it actually looks like Obama. So I don't know if you've got like Obama's chiseled features or looks or what. But yeah, you might have to get a new GIF, man. Love you, man, but we need something with some boobies and titties and all. Anyways, getting back to the things here, going Charles, man, and Bell. I mean, thank God they ain't going to be prosecuting or investigating anything or closing the case until next year because you got Le'Veon Bell for the rest of the year with no suspension. So it's a good thing. Solid stacked at running backs. Wide receivers, a little questionable. I mean, I would swap out Cordero Patterson with Mike Wallace. I don't trust what they're going to do in Minnesota with regards to Castle and Teddy Bridgewater. And if Teddy Bridgewater comes in, then they'll play him for the run more so and leave the secondary more exposed, in my opinion. So I would roll with Mike Wallace for the time being because they're going to treat Mike Wallace like Djax when the Miami OC was with Chip Kelly for a year, but I don't even know what that's gonna happen. What's that gonna be like? Because Ryan Tannehill being Nick Foles and Lamar Miller and O'Shawn Marino being like Shady McCoy, who knows? But hopefully, it works out and Wallace puts up the numbers like he had when he was in Pittsburgh. So, but solid drafting, buddy. I like your team. Like I said, Tom Brady's Tom Brady. He's gonna get Gronk back, so that's gonna help a lot there too. But your running back are just sick, and you got the option with Gio Bernard as well too, or Le'Veon Bell. So whoever takes off, more props to you. But ESPN's got D-Row, Coyotes at a 136, and Hugo Faggle Gobbo at 122 with D-Row's taking the victory. I've actually got it reversed. Hugo, I got you winning this matchup, and the reason why is because of your running backs. They're going to carry you all the way through. You've got some phenomenal matchups against teams that can't stop the run or have trouble stopping the run. And so that's why I would say that it's pretty much get the first W of the season. Breaking it down, we've got Tom Brady rocking it with 16 points. Shady McCoy continuing what he did from 2013, killing it with 26 points against that poor as Jacksonville run defense. There's like nothing there. Jamal Charles, 25 points. Not quite the 50 points he's put on in years past, but 25 points nonetheless against Tennessee. Le'Veon Bell against Cleveland. Pittsburgh has always had low-scoring games against Cleveland, and I think, if I'm correct, have beaten Cleveland. I want to say it was 8 out of the last 9 matchups. So Le'Veon Bell, a lot of running there. I don't see much happening with Big Ben's arm. They're just going to run them to death and then do the play action. So you got Le'Veon Bell with 16 points. Keenan Allen and Cordell Patterson. Keenan got into a groove with Phillip Rivers. They started getting a nice connection and combo play there. I really think that that's still going to continue, but I just don't know how that receiving course in San Diego's offense is going to be. Keenan Allen and Cordell Patterson combined with the 15 points, with Keenan getting 6 and Cordell Patterson getting 9. Because, Hugo, you can confirm for me what other wide receivers they have there, aside from Zach Rudolph and Cordell Patterson. Greg Jennings? Maybe, but he's getting 0 too. Anyways, Jordan Reed, tight end in Washington. RG3 will make his runs and he'll find the tight end. Jordan's had good seasons from time to time, but not too high on him. Give him 3 points. And then the Bengals defense against Baltimore, low-scoring game. Sacks, maybe a pick or 2 from Joe Flacco, because I'm not a big fan of Flacco either, and still don't understand how he got that big-ass contract. Anyways, give the Bengals 12 points there, just because they'll get some sacks and some picks. Highly doubt they're going to get a pick 6 back. All day long, Hugo, I got you at 113 to lock down the win. D-Row, Coyotes, put up a good fight, breaking it down. Peyton Manning's going to go off on the Colts. It's just sad that that's just going to happen. And I'm ashamed to say it because I just know how he plays. And plus, they're at the Mile High, at their home. So, Peyton Manning's going to toss up 30, and he's going to be the fantasy points leader by at the end of the week and for the first week of the football season. Eddie Lacy with 10. Like I said, man, Seahawks defense they're sick. They're insane. Their front 7 are just as strong as their the Legion of Boom. But Eddie Lacy will get his yardage and he'll do what he can. But I think it's going to be mostly a not too much of a balanced attack by Aaron Rodgers, and I think they're going to try and go with the run as much as they can in the beginning, and if that gets nowhere, then they're going to go to the secondary, and it's just going to be a mess. So, then you got Stephen Ridley as your other running back. I don't know if it's just a matter of who fumbles first, Ridley or Vereen, in terms of gets playing time. Obviously, Ridley would get the start right now, but it really depends on Belichick, and Belichick's so confusing as to what he's going to do from day to day. I don't know. So Ridley, I gave him 10 points just because you know, he needs to get back into the mode and you know, beat that running back that he is. But I think it's going to be a committee approach. Shane Vereen and Steven Ridley together, and whoever fumbles first will get the most carries. Then we got your wide receivers, Dez Bryant and Michael Crabtree. Not big on Michael Crabtree because I think Anquan Boldin's going to have better stats than Michael Crabtree. But Dez Bryant, I think, let's talk, you know, number 2, number 3 wide receiver, you know, this year. I think he's going to kill it. I think he's going to have Calvin Johnson type numbers. And I think Tony Romo's got something to prove in Dallas now that DeMarco Murray is healthy and all that. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But I really believe that Dez Bryant's going to put in the sick numbers. You know, in that case, I've got a Dez with 14 points. And then a Crabtree with a lowly 4. And then Jimmy Graham. Drew Brees is number 1 target. He targets him all day long. He's his first look, and then his 4th look, and then his 5th look. I mean, he's just going to eat up yards and touchdowns left and right. Give him 18 points. And then the Seahawks defense is just going to light. That's the thing. You got the Seahawks defense and Eddie Lacy. So you're kind of forcing canceling everything out, and I don't know how that's going to end up. You know, Seahawks could recover a fumble. They could pick it off. I mean, I like that, and I think the Seahawks defense puts up 13 points for you, and I think it's going to be a good matchup. As far as who I would put in, I'd probably take out Crabtree and put in Bolden. I think, you know, Crabtree, even though he can make the plays, I think Bolden's more of a secure catcher and route runner, and just that experience helps too. Yeah, I think we're good. So Hugo again, the win by 6 points against D-Row Coyotes. Thank you for changing your name, D-Row. Appreciate it very much. And we'll see what happens. But this is the matchup of the week, and looking forward to a very competitive one. Hope it becomes a lot closer than the 113-107, and I hope it's high scoring. But we'll see. Have a good evening, guys. Last of the matchups, and I will see everybody later. Have a good day. Bye.